Hey, I am here with one of my favorite lenders, Justin Doucette with GMFS. And we work with so many buyers that we were discussing last week. We should really share some of the quick tips on when you're going to purchase a home and some of the situations that our buyers have gotten into. So we're going to share those with you and go through a few.
Justin? Sounds like a plan. One of the biggest ones I think we always start off with is that initial credit pool. We're going over people's credit and figuring out what's going on and getting them qualified. A lot of people tend to, either be an authorized user on someone's account, co-sign for a vehicle, all those kind of things that can then in turn kind of jeopardize how much house we can get you.
We had one situation where I had a buyer and they were just wanting to buy their dream home. They had been in their house for 20 years, so they were so excited to move into town. And he was getting them qualified, and they had to wait about a year to get qualified because they didn't realize when they co-signed for their son's vehicle that it would jeopardize the amount they're qualified for. So, big no-no, do not co-sign for your child's vehicle because that debt is applied to your debt, regardless if you are paying the note or not. So they figured since they weren't paying the note that everything would be fine. But in the lending world, tell us what happened, Justin.
In the lending world, we have to show 12 months of a different account paying that bill. So it has to be coming out of that account. We have to show 12 consecutive months of that payment for us to not count it towards the borrower. Now, understand it has to be directly from that account. We have to show they can't pay you and then you pay the note for them. It has to come directly from their account. And after 12 months of that consecutively, we can offset that debt.
So it was pretty disappointing, as you probably can tell, to my buyers because they had to wait a year. And they had to wait a year to show that they were not paying that and their son was. So that is one quick tip of what not to do.
GMFS, changing lives.